Alright, so 64 Impala, looking today to remove the front bumpers and the rear bumpers. So from what I'm seeing on the front bumpers, it's been a little while since I've looked at it, but from what I'm seeing, there's just two bolts on the left side and two on the right side that hold everything together. So of course the bumper's going to come apart in 3 or 4 pieces after we get the bumper assemblies off. But as far as attaching to the frame, I believe that's all we've got, and that is a, by the way, 7/8. There we go. Okay, and surprisingly, those are not what I would call factory tight as far as really having to wrench them loose, and I don't really have the other side lit up yet, but I will transition to that once I get this side loosened up. We'll move the lighting and we'll get those taken off. So do have a helper just for safety's sake. I understand the bumpers weigh about 100 pounds or so. So just make sure they don't come down and rest on my chest or something like that. I got somebody here to help with the weight, so I'll pick you back up here in a few. Alright, so here's the driver's side bolts. So again, we're just going to go ahead and loosen those up and slowly kind of take the bolts out and support the weight and try to drop the bumpers down and get them out of the way. Okay, so what I ran into on my front bumper bolt removal, basically the front on each side just came loose pretty easily, and then the back was actually kind of seized together where I had to hold the back on one side and unscrew it from this side. I was just spinning, so that's something you might run into. So at this point, we're looking to remove the bolts, and got to get a bit of rust. I'm thinking the rust might actually be holding a lot of the weight right now. I'm thinking once we remove those bolts, there won't be anything else supporting the bumpers at that point, and it'd be just a matter of kind of breaking the rust loose. So we'll give that a shot. Alright, so back with you on 64 Impala bumper removal. What I found, I've got the primary 2 bolts on each side out. What I found though is I've got this brace going from the frame on the passenger side over to the outside. There you go. Excuse me, which seems to be holding the bumper on. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that brace, and at that point the bumper should drop down and allow us to remove it. The other side, I didn't see one of these. Again, I didn't buy this car new, so I'm not sure if it was removed on the other side for some reason or if that's normal. But I'm going to go and get this guy out of the way.